Okay. Close shop at 7 o'clock. And we are live.
And we are. Let me take a little. We are live. Okay.
Peace and love and light.
How's everyone doing on this beautiful day?
Doing good. Doing
Y'all,
good.
I know we all excited because I've been sitting here since 5:45.
Yes, you have, sister.
Superly excited.
He like, guys, time to go on. I'm looking like, wait a minute.
I was like, where are you guys? Where are you guys?
We got to get this time together. One day we're going to get it together. Not today.
Well, you know what? We let everything flow naturally. So I guess that's what makes us unique.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, we will sign off to Aisha.
All right. I'm trying to get in so I can, be with the people when they be talking to us and stuff like that.
Okay. So definitely. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, yep. We are live. Definitely.
Yes.
So okay. We can interact with the audience.
Let me go ahead and I'm going to repost.
All right, cool. All right, I see it. Live chat. Okay, I'm up in there. Okay, so y'all, thank y'all for coming back with us. We had such a blast. Always great energy. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about pretty much we're going to introduce, go a little bit more in depth, shall I say. We're going to introduce our business, pretty much our business name, our business, what we do, and why do we name our business that. And then we'll also elaborate on the products that we have in our business. And believe it or not, it all marries together with our what we're doing here, our talk. So the first question is, well, I guess I kind of already said what we was going to do. So whoever I don't know, I could go last since I'm doing the first talk and asking questions. Okay, so who want to go first and pretty much introduce your business name, why you named it that, and go ahead and elaborate on what you sell and do in your business.
Okay, I can go ahead and start. Do that. All right, my name is Sarita. I am the owner of the Violet Empress, and I am a herbal healer with a splash of little spirituality on there. So, I do herbal healing sessions. I sell aromatherapy items and herbal items. So, and the reason why I named my business the Violet Empress is because of my grandmother. Her name was Violet. Her name is Violet. And yeah, so that's why I named it. And the Empress part came from, I got a reading in Aries New Moon. She actually was like, you have a very Empress vibe. So I just added that to my business. And so, yeah. So my business is very much dedicated to my grandmothers and people before me. And it just flows. And I wanted to keep the name, I want to keep my family involved in my name. So, when my nieces get older, they can be, they can partake in the Violet Empress, or they can take over for me, because one day that's what I want, just go ahead and take over for me. So that is my introduction of why I named, my name is that's why.
Okay. And Miss Marquita.
Yes, hello. So yes, my name is Marquita. Why did I name? Okay, it's a little bit of a story, not too crazy, but my granddaughter calls me Oma, which means grandma, and I've been a little dabble here and there. I've been dip my toe in. I'm a tea fanatic, and always herbal teas, cleanse on the teas. I didn't learn till I got a little older that there were more uses for teas, but primarily growing up, my mom gave us a lot of golden seal, things like that, or any kind of like anything to flush us. Everything was flushing. But I use tea for everything pretty much. Headaches, calm my nerves, detox, relaxation, or everything pretty much. Everything. But the reason I named my business Omas is because my initial business started with hair growth oil that was created with a lot of essential oils, beneficial essential oils to grow hair, because my granddaughter lost hers at a young age due to crater cat. So I figured Omar's Herbals was the best way to go. Because like you, Sarita, Hopefully that my granddaughter, because she's into these things with me, she knows a lot about her little oils and stuff that she knows, how we use them. So hopefully one day she'll jump right on in and just take on over and just go from there and pass it down. That's really the goal. Um, that's pretty much, yeah.
Circle back around me real quick.
Yeah. Did you get it
I'm,
along?
I'm trying to share our lives. So okay, so mine is Goddess Moon Dips, and pretty much the reason why I named and my business is a baby. I mean, I think we all should definitely make mention of that when we circle around. My business is now a year and a half old, well, almost a year and a half old. And again, it's Goddess Moon Dips. And the reason why I named it Goddess Moon Dips, number one, I feel like women, we are goddesses because we bear life. We have a life portal. So I feel like we're goddesses. Like we're right there with God or the Most High. Like we're right there. So I feel like women, we are gods. We're goddesses. Moon is because women, I don't know if women know that our body, our being, we function in the lunar calendar, the lunar sense. You get your periods lunar, your pregnancy is lunar. So we're lunar beings, believe it or not. And dips is basically, little water dips, because pretty much I have bath products. I have some other things too, but mainly it's for bath stuff. I have herbal floral soaps. I have herbal tea baths. I have like some candles, organic herbal candles, and like organic herbal sprays and things like that. Foot soaps and different stuff. We all have websites, and definitely y'all make sure that we do say our websites. And matter of fact, put them in the comments.
Okay.
Before the show's over with. So that's pretty much how I got Goddess Moon Dips. How I started my business. Basically, we've been in COVID, and we really couldn't go out anywhere or anything like that. So I made personalized gifts. And I was like, I should do this. And Sarita, actually, like I said, we all have a connection. Sarita, I ordered from her. I've ordered from both my sisters.
Yeah, we ordered from each other.
I support my sisters, but I ordered from her, and I didn't say nothing to Sarita, and she sent me a little bath mix as a complimentary gift. And to me, I was like, this is confirmation. Like I should be doing this. And I mean, shoot, here we are. Here we are.
How long you been in business, Sarita?
On paper, a year and a half. This will be next year will be my second year.
Okay.
Be my second year.
When did you start?
I started in last year, the beginning of, I want to say the beginning of when COVID hit. Maybe it's not. I don't really see.
I started January of last year.
I would say I started last year, the beginning of last year. I would say.
I think we all was around this. We wasn't that.
I started June 6th because that's big to me, because both my grandmothers.
I started in March. I started in March. Yes, my grandmother's birthday.
But see, I did the same because both of my grandmothers, my maternal and paternal grandmothers, but their birthdays are June 6th, and that's when I launched my business.
Yeah.
So 6/20/20, I kind of,
Yeah, 20, on paper.
No, I think we all 2020.
Yeah, so 2020, on paper, 2020.
Okay, and that goes to show you that a lot of us, we were already in transition, and COVID pushed us into it. And I can confidently say our products are to alleviate stress and anxiety and things like that, because
and they're natural, no chemicals, no false preservatives.
Yes. So I think we help in the world. We help you guys. We want y'all to relax.
That's right.
We want y'all to relax. Okay, so what else we want to present a couple of things, and like I said, like we said last night in the meet and greet, this is not scripted. You know what I mean? Right. We want to flow naturally, and like what comes to mind, as well as things that you send us. So please make sure y'all comment what you want to see, what you want to hear,
what you want to learn.
Yes, let us know. And like, we're not experts, because we're learning too. It might be something that y'all suggest to us, and vice versa. We're learning from each other. I know we're all three of us, we constantly learning from each other.
Yep.
So so I mean, I don't know. Let me see. So we're in October. in talking to the ladies earlier, Sarita made mention of there is the month of October is a celebratory. I don't even want to say event, but I guess it would be
Yeah.
celebratory. So yeah, okay. So I want her to present that and educate you guys,
Yeah.
get information on that, and I'm tuned in because this is what I want.
So this month is Hoodoo Heritage Month. And basically for me, because I know when people hear the word hoodoo, they get a little like, but it's honestly, you're just honoring your ancestors. You're just speaking to them all this month. You're saying thanks to them. And you don't even have to know which ancestor works with you or which ancestor is there with you. Just say, hey, I'm calling on to, like me, I'll say, I'm calling on to Sarita's benevolent or high vibrational ancestor. It's just giving thanks, because honestly, we do a lot of hoodoo work as far as when we pour out liquor. That is part of a hoodoo transit, that's part of it.
Wow.
We pour out liquor.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's part of that. When we go visit when we go visit someone who's passed on, we put flowers on their graves or we leave something for them. That's part of it. You know how like the wishing wells, when we throw pennies in, that's part of it. That's because I always tell like 3 pennies, get you 3 pennies, throw it into any type of water. You have a lake, a beach, anything. That is part of it. We do hoodoo all the time. And when I learned that, I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. Because before I started tapping in, I was like, oh, okay, this is something that we pretty much always do. Lighting a candle, that's part of it. It's all part of it. So I just want y'all to be mindful. Like this month is that month, to take, as especially Black people, let's take our power back. Let's stop being so afraid of how powerful we are. Let's stop that. We are powerful. We can make things happen just like that. If you can think and see it, you can do it. I promise you. So that's what I just wanted to say. That's what hoodoo, because you're going to hear some, spiritual people maybe talking about it and things like that. And let me just show y'all a book. This is a book that I got. It's called Hoodoo for Beginners. And this is what I learned. A lot of this stuff that we already do. Like, because I can remember, I don't know, someone in my family used to tell me all the time, keep a penny in your pocket or keep a dollar with you.
And I was taught after the first of the year, keep a few. My grandma taught us keep black eyed peas in your purse. You'll never be broke.
Yeah, that's hoodoo. It's actually in this book. It's actually in the book. Yes.
And I said that last night. A lot of people don't recognize, like, we've been doing this stuff. Even though a lot of us feel so removed from like our heritage, realistically, it's been sprinkled in us, and we don't even know it.
It's in our DNA.
Yeah, it's in our DNA.
We've been practicing it. I don't even think some of our people even know they've been practicing it.
They don't. Like with the brooms, with us, sweeping your feet with the broom. That's part of
and then sweep on the broom, you spit on the broom because you don't want anything back.
I know my mom used to tell me all the time, like, don't ever let a bird eat your hair because you'll get a headache.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was told you would go crazy.
Yeah, or you can burn
that too. Yeah.
That's what
so it all goes together.
I have a question for you. Okay. So because and like I said again, and this is something we're going to show you how different, and your path is your path. Right? Literally. I was told, and shame on me for not doing the research, but that's why I got my people around me to teach me. But I was told that the different, like, hoodoo is what you shouldn't. That's the evil side. And hoodoo is the not evil side.
It honestly depends what your practice is. You can use hoodoo for good or bad.
Just like voodoo. So just like Christianity.
Yes. Right. So I use it for the good. I'm light side.
Yeah, light side, yeah.
The only time I will go dark if I'm doing like a protection bath. And that's still not even on like
that's not dark, that's protecting yourself.
So that's like the only time I'll do like some real work is doing a protection bath. And even that is not even, what people may think it is.
Right.
No, it's prayer and manifesting and working
Yes.
out bad things, a protection thing.
Yes. And
It's like
people,
you do the Lord's prayer. It's the same,
it,
it's
exactly.
similar,
And
honestly
also,
speaking.
and also in one of my books, they have poems like Psalms, the Psalms prayer. It goes with Hoodoo, and I'm just like,
Wait,
oh,
because someone just commented that you said the Psalms prayer.
uh
Someone
huh,
just commented. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's Lachey. Is that Lachey from last night? If I remember,
Yeah.
he said that putting a $2 bill in the book of Psalms.
yes,
Isn't
yes,
that something? Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Wow. That's
Yes,
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay.
So
So yeah, so a lot of things I just want y'all to be mindful. I want everyone to be mindful. A lot of things that we already do not be afraid of it, because this is as Black people, this is our culture. This is ours.
right.
I just want to be mindful. This is ours. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yes.
It is. It's ours.
It's
Okay.
ours. Okay.
Um,
And a lot of us have been made to fear it because
Yeah.
of the power that it had during
Mm-hmm.
the time when we were kidnapped. So
Yep.
that's why we've been trained
sowing
to
the seed of fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
right. Not
Yep.
only that, you
Yeah.
got to remember that those that still tried to practice were punished severely. So
Yes.
who
Mm.
tried
And
to
that's where that
we
fear comes
ourselves
from.
stop
Mm-hmm.
people from doing it. Like, don't do that. Don't
Yep.
So
Because they knew how powerful we are. They still
mhm.
know how powerful we are. That's why sometimes trying to tap in and things like that. But that's a different conversation.
Yes, it is.
A different thing.
We'll tap in on that another night. For sure.
For sure.
Let's write
Okay,
that down.
so with that being said, was there anything that you want to present, Marquita? Because I think your presentation kind of tie into what I'm about to say, and then that all ties into what we all got to say.
Oh no, I was going to discuss. I wanted to jump into to the moon, because you started out with the moon, and she went into hoodoo, which is cool because I'm actually going to check into some of that. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a heritage month of celebration. So what I want to do is actually go a little deeper and look into some more things, because
Me too, because like I
I'm
said, I
curious.
shied away from it because
because you thought, yeah, that was
what
me.
I heard, but in my gut, and that's the beauty
Mhm.
of spirituality. And the further you go, and my gut told me there's good and bad on both sides. It's good to
Yes.
go with everything.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm happy I got that feeling. Okay, so you want to go ahead and go into the moon?
Yeah, I wanted to because you touched on it earlier. You said about the lunar and
Yes.
how
We're lunar,
right.
especially women, everybody, but
Is
women, our bodies, the way the Most High created us, we are lunar beings.
beings.
Mhm.
So we're pretty much that's why, just to throw this out there, because everybody's kind of new and some of us here don't, some people here don't know, but we're bringing into what you're familiar with. That's why they always make the comment that the crazies come out at full moon.
Right.
Certain moon phases
I
predict
feel that's
people's
a dig
behavior,
at us women, but
and they some people's behavior is displayed with the lunar moon and the different, not the lunar moon, but the crescent moon, like different behaviors. People can't explain why. Like, you look at people and they don't even understand why, because technically the moon is the guide.
Mhm.
Moon is our guide, initial guide, in being with nature. The moon will guide us to pretty much, what's the word I want to use? Kind of like go within. It reconnects us. So if we're all together, I can't even think of the word now. If we're in sync, right? So everybody learns what the moon does and how it affects you and how you can do things to work for yourself and bettering yourself, and and being into you and learning you and your intuition and things of that nature. How if we were all in sync, everything would be a little more harmonious.
I think we lost.
Did she dip
Yeah.
on us again?
She was frozen for a little while,
Okay.
but I think we lost her for a little bit.
Let me see. Should I send her back the link?
But I'm sure she'll dip right back in.
She'll dip back. She'll dip in again.
Yeah.
But while we're waiting for her, does anyone have any questions y'all want to
Yeah. Any
Tony's
questions?
hilarious. Tony's like, oh no, Aisha froze.
I know.
She's doing like the whole commentary in the comments. Oh, Tamia. Hi, Tamia. Tamia is my little cousin.
Oh.
She's a baby. I'm a baby in spirituality. She's a baby. She's stepping in.
I'm more like I don't know what I am. Like
you're a novice now. Yeah, you're a novice, because I'm asking you questions too. So you're a novice. Tamia, I'm glad you're here. Okay. Oh, she's back. I'm mad. You got to see her face.
See, told you we're not scripted, y'all. This is all good. What happened? The computer?
I have horrible, horrible, a very, very, very weak. They did some construction over here,
Oh,
and
God.
my internet has not been the same since then.
Yeah.
So, but I'm back. Phone charged. You thought.
Y'all thought y'all
You
got my
thought.
message. You
So,
thought.
yeah, that's okay. Give me a second.
It's
Look,
all
give me a
good.
hot second because I'm about to be back up in this thing.
It's
I
all
was
good.
talking and you was talking. That stuff got to spin, and I said, no, don't do this. Don't do this to
You
me.
should have seen
But
Tony
that's
in the
okay,
comments.
because guess what?
Tony's in the
My phone
comments giving
uncharged.
what is she
Don't
giving?
even trip. I'm
Commentary.
here.
Yeah, she's in the comments giving commentary. Oh no,
I'm here. I was over here like, I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna cuss because I might go back live. So let me not get real ratchet in the mouth area. But that's okay though, because you know what?
T is I'm in the comments. I'm sorry, T's in the
Yeah, I'm saying.
He said it's them green eyes for you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She said what?
It's them green eyes for you.
Listen, yeah.
Whatever it is, it needs to stop. Leave me alone because I just want to be successful. I want to be successful. So y'all like look, talk and free up some dead time while because I'm finding my piece so
Yes,
I can plug in.
Okay.
So I could hear y'all louder because I told you I did the update on my phone and
oh, that's right. It was low.
like it don't be like it's very low. Matter of fact, Marquis, that's something that we can look and see if I'm muted somewhere or if the volume isn't turned all the way up.
No, you're not muted.
Because I'm trying to I've been having issues with that or whatnot. But that's okay.
I'm gonna check for the audio.
All right, hold on. We about to be off in there, and I should have had this near me just because, but I thought I was in there. But my thing is, I'm completely plugged up.
No, we're good.
So I shouldn't have had that issue. I shouldn't have that issue.
It might have been, but if it did that freeze like that, it might have been in the you know when they do construction, a lot of these wirings and stuff on the ground now.
Right.
If you have like files in the area, and that can happen, unfortunately.
Can y'all hear me good now?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Because I'm back on the mic. Mic 1 2 check.
Check 1 2 1 2.
All right. Yes.
All right, no beatboxing.
So beatboxing. Okay.
We're not. The contest was before the live.
I was about to hit it. Make sure I'm good. Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. So where did we leave off at?
Okay. We would I was saying if we all knew the power that not the power that the moon has, but how the in sync we are with the moon and become in sync, that if everyone did that and knew how the moon affected them and how to work with the moon, that many of us would be more in harmony and in sync.
Yes. And see, I recently learned that. See, that's something I wasn't familiar with the moon cycle like a couple months ago. No, like last year probably. And I was like, how come every time the moon comes around, my cycle come around? And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, even you think about even pregnancy, because to us, it don't make sense until you start looking. And we never called it, but the doctor said, oh, well, we go by the lunar calendar. And it's like, what?
And as we speak, you have a grandbaby that's trying to make their way in around the lunar.
I
new moon. I hope the new moon happens. I hope it happens.
I do. Little Miss Zen, she's trying to, she making her way downtown. So she's trying to do what she trying to do what she do. So yes. So okay. So I guess all right. So let me get back off in here because our show was it show took me off my little game, but that's okay. I'm back. Let me Okay, so we were talking about the moon, and basically we have two. We have several moon phases. I am a big moon fanatic. I love the moon. I feel like I am definitely
I
a
do
moon
too.
goddess,
I do too.
and I'm very in touch with the moon.
My sign,
So
I'm a moon baby. My sign is in the moon. It's moved by the rose.
yes.
Cancer
Well,
is
my
moved by
moon
the
is,
rose.
yeah. Well, my moon sign. And people should get to know their moon signs. I don't
Yeah,
even
we
know. I
got.
need to
Yeah, I
check and
don't
see
think
if
people know. I gotta
mine is
double
in
check
there.
mine.
Yeah, but yeah. So we have a new the two major moons, and sometimes we have three, depending on if we got an eclipse in there. But
Right.
we could always talk about that later. But there is a new moon and a full moon. Um, so I kind of wrote it. And my thing is, like I tell people all the time, make sure that you research for
Mhm.
yourself.
Right.
You know, but I try not to steer people wrong. But I want to give you. We want. Shall I say? I think we all. I can speak for us. Come and say we want to give you guys information, but we also encourage you guys to look up that information for yourselves.
Yep.
So
Because
we definitely want to give y'all
there's
the
no
information.
handbook. There's no handbook
It's
to any
not.
of this.
No, no.
No, not at all. Okay, so with the new moon is coming on the 6th of October. And pretty much, I just want to kind of let you guys know, like, what you can do for the new moon, like prepare yourself for the new moon. And I got like a few things. I have what you could do for the new moon. I have like herbs that are good for the new moon, like spiritual bath suggestions, also new moon crystals. So I
Right.
have those things
And
that I can give you.
I
And
have
then
essential oils. The moon.
yes, and I didn't think about, and I didn't think about the well. Obviously, you get a herb from an oil, or you get a oil
Oil.
from a herb.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. And then okay, so these are a few things. Like I said, with the new moon, basically you want to set an intention. So every month the moon delivers an extra boost or magic for intention setting energy. So like in what I mean by in set set intentions, like say for instance, okay, I want to clean out the gutters. Make sure, okay, I am going to clean out the gutters. So that's what you do when you set intentions. You're going to do it. Okay. That kind of gives an example of that. Then light a candle. The light brings this brings light into your life, light in the darkest night of the month. During that time, ask the universe to shine light on you during the new moon, because the new moon is like blacked out. If people didn't know, it's like behind the moon is there, but it's like a black wall over it.
Like a film.
Yeah, and then the third one is begin something new. The new moon is the most fertile day of the lunar cycle each month. It is the perfect time for initiating anything new. So like a new project or something of that nature. So that's something that begin it, start it. Okay. Then make a list, state the things that you want to happen in your life. So whether it's post-it notes, if you have like a book that you write stuff, make a list of things that you want to happen to your life. And that's also called manifestation.
Right. Because the new moon
Um
does that. Like that's usually where you set your intent and manifest until
well
the
that's
next
the
moon.
well it's the but it's the most moon in the
Yes,
lunar
Tamia,
cycle.
we're gonna touch on the cleanse. You all right? Tamia said, yeah, it's
And
a great time to cleanse as well. Yes.
yes. And then let me see what else. Create a safe, sacred space in your home. In that space, you use it to meditate, self-reflect. Meditate is another word for prayer for those that come in and be like, oh no. Another word that's another meditation, another word to pray. So pray. Make sure you keep that sacred space. Make sure you keep it clean. Avoid clutter, things like that, because a lot of people don't understand clutter that traps unwanted energy.
Mm-hmm.
So that even goes to your laundry. If you got a basket full of laundry, wash your laundry, because it's just trapping like energy. If you came in one day and you was pissed off or something, it trapped that. You might be okay the next morning, but that laundry got the energy hiding somewhere in that basket of clothes. So make sure you keep that, keep your sacred space clean. Then create a ritual that works for you. That means that, and you can do this every new moon, whether it's taking spiritual baths, smudging your home, repeating positive self-affirmations, yoga, whatever makes you feel good. Create that ritual that works for you
A moon.
and make
I'm
you feel
sorry.
good.
A moon ritual is for you to become one. So it's about you becoming one and being into yourself. It's giving yourself
Well,
that time to.
yes, that is true, but
It's like a
ritual. I mean, I
reflection.
kind of feel like for real. Any ritual work that you do, you need to customize it for you and what works for
Yep,
you.
for
You
you.
know, so that whether it's moon or whatever, you got to do
Mm-hmm.
what works for you.
Yeah.
So that's that as far as like a list of things that you should, suggestions. I ain't gonna say what you should do because you do what you want, free will, but suggestions on things. Now I move to the second part is like herbs good for the new moon. There's several, but these are ones that I picked out real quick because herbs can be a 3 hour, 4 hour show by itself. And oils
Yes,
as well.
definitely. Yep,
So
definitely.
these are the herbs that are good to use for the new moon. Lavender and sage, which
Mm-hmm.
purifies from negative energies and limiting crazy thoughts.
Right.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
garlic and mint, it protects you against future negative effects.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon and coriander, that is for love.
Mm-hmm.
Violet develops creativity.
Sure does.
I didn't know that. I thought about that and it made me smile. I said, I got to tell my girl that. Ginger and dill is a successful business. It helps with successful business
Business.
projects and
Mm-hmm.
career growth.
Yes.
Didn't know that. And then chamomile will improve quality of meditation and sharpen your intuition.
Chamomile is great, y'all.
So the good part about that is, uh, that's a good tea to drink too
Yep.
during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and relaxing
And
too.
yes. And then of course, because Marquita's our tea lady, she can tell you the super tea. So it's a few of these things. It's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of these things that you can create a tea blend and
Yes, you
baby.
can. The chamomile and the
Booyah
mint.
to the moon.
Boom.
Yeah. Booyah to the literally
Yep.
booyah to the moon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then and again, these are just suggestions, but spiritual bath suggestions because I feel like people got to do the research what works well for them and what they need during times. But the ones that are suggestions are purification baths, protection baths, like manifesting / intention baths. Those are suggestions on like spiritual baths if you want to take a spiritual bath. And we'll talk about products here in a second.
Yeah. I wanted to mention.
I'm so
also,
excited.
We say manifestation and intention. When I first started, I was making changes in myself. So I would I would change certain behaviors around that time. That would be in my rituals. Like I'm going to change.
And that's a good suggestion.
I would change it between new moon to new moon.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'd be like I've accomplished something. So when I sit down, I'm just like, okay, this is my time frame, and I've done that. So sometimes people could use it for that purpose as well.
What was the last one, T. Kelly? Are you asking the last one? The last bath is the manifesting or intention bath. Right. I'm hoping that's what you was asking. Okay, and as far as like crystals, that's another thing. There's crystals that help with like the new moon. And the crystal suggestion, again, there's several different ones. You pick the ones that work for you, but these are a couple that I want, or a few that I want to name. It's selenite, smoky quartz, labradorite, rainbow moonstone, obsidian, and clear quartz. Those are good. Those are good crystals to have out during the new moon. I
think everyone's first crystal should always be a clear quartz.
Yeah, because that's the
that's the mother stone.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because
clear quartz is the mother stone. It energizes all the other stones.
Yes, it does.
It energizes or recharge.
Actually, I have one that's a pyramid that all of my other crystals are around it.
A lot of people do that. Yeah. Yep. So that's that as far as that. And I'm not for sure when we're doing the next one, but I could present the new moon if you ladies want me to, and I can maybe go back over it if you guys want me to. Do you want me to go ahead and do the full moon?
You can if you want.
You
Yeah.
can if you want. Yeah.
Okay. The full moon will be on full moon is October the 20th. That'll be when the full moon happened. And like I said, these are a few different things, just like I mentioned the first time. These are suggestions. Um, Full moon, you should charge your tools. The full moon can charge, reset, and cleanse the vibrational energies of your crystals. Also, it can clean even like the pen that you use to write your intentions with.
Right.
So you put that
Clean your
underneath the
altar.
full moon. Yeah, you clean your
You know
altar.
what?
Like,
I'm gonna give
yes.
the equation.
And
I'm gonna give the equation.
that means that's what charge your tools mean. Your altar is a tool.
That's
To
right.
speak with your ancestors.
Also, you can also collect some rainwater and let that sit under the moon as well.
Wait a minute. You gotta wait.
Okay.
I'm getting it. You hit it. I got you.
I'm going too far.
I got you. No, you about to give the goodies away. So and then also put your body under the new moon. See, I got you, Sarita. You was about to say you got to put your body. So meaning a yoga mat, a quilt, whatever. Sit your body underneath the new moon, and that way you can meditate and cleanse the negative energy from yourself, and you can reset yourself. So again, charge your tool. You are a tool to yourself, to your soul.
Right.
Yeah.
So that means again, get out there underneath the full moon. Then also make moon water. Now you could do that two different ways. Some people, like she said, they like to collect rain and do it. And again, y'all, there's no wrong way. You gotta do what's good for you. Me personally, I use spring water. I'll strip either if I'm being lazy. I'm just gonna be honest. I strip the packaging off of it so it could, the moon can shine through it, or either I'll pour it into a mason jar and put a top on it. Basically you speak and pray the intentions you want in your moon water. And you also can surround that moon water with crystals that because all crystals have like an energy property to it. Whatever you want to infuse in that water, you can set it in. And I know some people that clean their crystals actually put it in their moon water. Yeah. So it's whatever. Yeah. So it depends on how you want to do it. It ain't no wrong or right way to do it. Okay. So make you some moon water. And this is the only time you can do it is during a full moon. Okay. You just basically put it out there, let the moon do its thizzle throughout the night, and then you gather. And it's told that when you drink moon water, like all your intentions and things like that, like you're drinking it, like it's almost like you're watering you're watering yourself. So that's that. And this was something I learned, like journey or dream work. Meditate on or about your journey or dreams. The full moon helps one to look deep to uncover answers within.
Right.
We talked about this yesterday. You hear the Most High saying stuff to you. So that's what you do with that. And then the last one, let out extra energy. For me, I love to dance. I like to wiggle. So the full moon is the best time you wiggle and dance and get it going, and just as you're dancing, just say I'm breaking shackles, I'm releasing stuff or whatever, and dance your little heart out. So or even say it, I'm getting rid of this extra energy that does no longer serve me. Just that's what you do. Now, herbs that are good to use during a full moon: mugwort. Mugwort helps energetically align with the moon to its fullest form. And it's also a good dream herb.
Definitely.
You could do what they call it, a dream pillow, and you can put mugwort in there to help you with your dreams. Spearmint makes you feel bright and awake. It brings clarity of energy and gives our brains a boost to act upon insight. Lemon balm helps us feel calm during the full moon with all the high energy. It helps us turn inward to help alleviate overwhelm.
I have a tea for that too. I have a spearmint. It's a spearmint spearmint, peppermint, and red raspberry leaf. I call it bliss. That's the blend. I call it bliss. That's a good tea for that.
Rose petal, and believe it or not, it's an herb, guys.
Yes,
it is an herb. Rose petal, it releases and sets new attention.
You can smoke it too.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Mugwort too. You can smoke mugwort too.
Yes.
And these next ones you can smoke sage and lavender too. It purifies from negative energies and limiting thoughts. Cedar is another type of sage. It purifies negative energies. And lavender is a communication herb. It helps us speak clearly of our needs and wants.
I also have you can
As far
also
as
use cedar and they have the essential oil of the cedar too because I use that in my diffuser.
Mhm,
I
yeah.
mix the cedar with some patchouli. It's a really good cleansing
And people, please understand too, because we don't want to confuse people. All essential oils they derive from
from
an
herbs.
herb.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
because that
clove
might confuse
essential oil.
people.
There's cinnamon essential oil.
There's black
Rosemary.
pepper,
Yep, there's
like
black pepper.
Yep.
Sure is.
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Black
then
pepper's a good
as far
protection.
as
Hmm.
it is a very good one too. Black pepper is good for
Yes.
protection.
Yes, it is.
Um, and as far as like a full moon bath suggestion, a full moon bath, there's so many. The one I was gonna say is the rose one. The rose,
Mhm.
like a rose bath, is a good one. But any of those herbs that I named, you can mix them together, and that's because
Yes,
those
you
are
can.
good for a full moon. That's your moon bath.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Them herbs that I was speaking, that I told you on both of these, y'all mix them together, and that could be your, that could be your, your spiritual bath, or your
Mm-hmm.
bath, whatever moon bath or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And as far as the crystal suggestions, it's the quartz, amethyst, moonstone, and citrine. And those are just a few. There's several
Yeah, I have
different
citrine.
ones. So
I have my
those are the
citrine.
things. Those are the things. Citrine is my birthstone.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. So again, if y'all, you want this, let me know. I can send it to you to kind of give you direction. These are just suggestions. But again, do your research for yourself
Yeah.
and do what works for you. So okay, I got that spew. I guess I can kind of lead into that, and that's kind of the beauty of us. As we may mention, we all have businesses. We
Mm-hmm.
all
Mm-hmm.
deal with we deal with herbs.
Yep.
We deal with Epsom salts and baking sodas and all this, and because all them things have healing natural properties. And so we could kind of go in there. Let me see. Question: should sage be burned while doing a spiritual bath? Absolutely. You can. You
Mm-hmm.
can definitely. You can definitely do sage. Yeah, definitely. You could do sage.
And if you don't like
And what?
some people don't like the smell of sage, you can
Right.
also do
Palo Santo.
Cedar sage.
yep.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's a different,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish I had that on me because I got a list, because
Yep.
like you said, everybody don't like the smell of sage.
You
Yeah.
can also
But there's
do.
different herbs.
You can also use frankincense.
Yes, frankincense is
Yes,
very
And
good.
frankincense and
myrrh.
myrrh.
Myrrh is
Mm-hmm.
very strong. Frankincense and myrrh
Yeah.
together is amazing. But
Yep.
you can use
Mm-hmm.
frankincense. You can use myrrh. Some people don't like to burn the sage. But you can also get the charcoal. What's the name? And get the resin.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can get the resin and it's not as strong as the actual
Yep.
leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like burning my sage. It's not a scent that I think is 100% pleasant, but I feel like it works. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like
Or
it's strong.
if you're a person that don't like burning stuff,
Hmm.
you can get it in the spray.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have those over here. I have those.
Yes, I have those too. So
Yes, we
yeah, so
have
you can get
those.
those in the spray. So
Can.
that's that. Did you have something that you want to say, Sarita Boo? Or you doing the shh?
Uh-uh. I was over here
Oh,
making
you doing the
noises.
shh? Oh, okay. I
Okay,
didn't hear the shh.
she's self-entertaining over here. Oh no,
Yes,
what she's doing is the soundtrack. Okay, we got it.
yes. I said sound effects earlier that we don't
Hmm.
have to add our sound effects. But basically, all of us have businesses that literally we got probably multiple, if not everything in herbs and stuff that we make mention of.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
let me see, Sarita, is there what products do you have to help with
I would
with
say
the new moon and full moon, or
the
just every
new
day?
moon, my new moon will probably be my sunshine oil or my self-love oil.
Oh, I
So
love that one too.
this one's it's a little gone, but this one will be very good because it has most of all my
I'm
oils
sorry.
have
Say that
all.
again. What's the name of that one again? I'm gonna order
This
that
one's
one.
the self love oil, and then my sunshine oil. Also my
I love the sunshine.
and so maybe my relax
Wait,
oil too.
what's the one that I got from you? Because
You got Green Bay.
no, I got the one with the gold. It's gold. It's in my pocketbook. I can't get it right now.
It's gold.
It's like I'll show you after.
Okay.
We'll spend like 20 minutes trying to figure it out. I'll show
Okay.
it to you.
But I would say, yeah, my sunshine oil will be very good for the new moon because it brings you new beginnings. That's the oil that brings open opportunities. It opens your roads. So yeah, I think
I use your Green Bay for for mine. Your Green Bay and my green candle.
Oh yeah, Green Bay is a bomb. It's back in stock because
Yes.
they was out of stock for a long time.
Because I was trying to buy them all up at one time.
Yeah, so I would say my sunshine oil, or I have a sunshine bath also.
Okay.
I think that would be.
Now, what about you, Miss Marquita?
What for? What? I'm sorry.
What do you have like some products to suggest with? Like,
oh yeah, I was suggesting. I have my Bliss tea
or
teas. It has the
yes.
herbs in it. That's what I was suggesting earlier. The red raspberry is a good herb for women. It's a good cleansing and circulatory herb for women, and I have that mixed with my peppermint and spearmint, which are also a part of the new moon and mint, the new moon herbs that you mentioned.
Herbs.
So that'd be a good like you got your ritual bath, you got your oils, and then you have your nice cup of tea and set your intentions and relax.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, with me,
I want questions, but go ahead. You go ahead. I'm sorry.
You got questions? Okay. Well, mine, I have candles that have those smells, but my candles supposed to be adding the ambiance to the baths. Pretty much all my baths have literally an herb that's going to fit with new moon or the full moon, and I'm actually about to launch a spiritual bath specifically that you can take that I may mention. That'll be out hopefully within the next week or two. I have I got a purification, intentions bath, I think a cleansing bath, and I might have another one. I know for sure those 3 for sure.
Okay.
So I have those baths, and then like I was saying, some people don't like to burn stuff, and I have actually these sprays you can use, or you can actually add this to your diffuser water.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Diffuser.
Those sprays are bomb, y'all.
Thank you.
They just bomb you. I love it so much.
Yes. So yes. Yeah, I like her sunshine, and she likes my happiness energy.
I love that. It's so good.
Yeah.
She said it's so good.
Yeah. It is. It makes me happy.
I like that's one of my favorite. It literally makes you happy and energetic. Yes.
I think that might be the one then. I'm gonna show you after because I'm telling you because I share at work. I usually put out
that one. That one is the bomb.
Yeah.
If you got her sunshine.
I think it's the sunshine.
It's probably the sunshine. Yeah.
I'll put these out like when I have a new oil, a new scent. All right, I put it out at work and I let them know that y'all can spray your hands because we always washing our hands at work. Right. And I had yours on my desk one day, and I was like putting it in my hand, and somebody was standing there was like, "Oh my God, that's you!" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You mind if I?" So right. Then somebody else. After that, it's in my pocketbook. I don't share that. If it's not on the table, somebody asks me, it's not on the table, I'm not sharing it. I'm not sharing that one. So I gave them your business card. It was like, order.
You get it yourself.
Yes, they would come.
Right. Get out my stash.
Yes.
Don't forget to put y'all business stuff in what you call it. Y'all, please ignore the first one because I forgot.
Sorry.
Got one too many S's in there or something. I don't know. And if you guys are interested, mine is www.goddessmoondipswithaz.com. Sarita, what's yours? And then Marquita, what's yours?
Mine is the Violet Empress. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Okay. I'll put the correct one, ignore the first one, please, y'all.
Yeah, and everything everything on my shop right now is 40% off. That sale ends on the 7th.
Okay.
Oh, I'm happy you said that. And I always have moon sales because, like I said, I'm the moon goddess. So I have a 20% off your entire purchase that's coming up on the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I know when the moons be because you be having your sales. I'm like,
oh, I'm not even lying. Yeah, I'd be like this. Oh, it's a new moon. Oh my god, I'm so bad at
Yeah, new moon.
remembering.
I normally have the new moons and the full moons, and I do like if we have like specialty moons too. So sometimes you'll catch multiple sales in a month. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so y'all
I have my
yeah,
teas are
back
going on
in
sale 5 off because I'm canistering them. Dang it! I should have brought the canisters over there. But I'm doing just a $5 off because it's loose herbs.
okay,
Either
yeah.
that or because they're loose herbs. But if you prefer it in the tea bag, I do tea bags too,
Mhm.
so that's not a problem. But I have a tea bag sampler. So that one is reduced because I figured everybody want to try it. Because everybody I think was scared when I decided to introduce my herb teas last year. It scared a few people. They were just like, well, I don't know about that, you know.
I don't
But
think so.
yeah, because people don't know about herbs. So I
Yeah,
figure
you're right. They
They
don't.
give them
don't.
one, they'll
Which
learn
is
I
so
mean,
about them.
some
surprising.
herbs, some
Hmm.
herbs. I didn't know you could even drink them. Like you use them to cook, but
Right.
like I did not even know.
Yes.
Like I had basil leaf tea.
Yes. I was stuck
Fire,
too. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I never thought about putting
fire.
oil in a tea.
Nope. Never thought of it.
I worked with it as far as baths and oils.
Dude, I do tea. I never thought of
And
it.
see, and also another thing, a lot of people don't recognize too that teas you can bathe in. Well, not all teas. Let me
Right,
say that because
yes.
I ain't trying to
Yeah.
set nobody's crotch on fire.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But there are some teas that you can actually bathe in, and I did not know that because you think about it, you know, it absorbs in your skin just like when
Yeah.
Right.
you drink it.
Yep.
And I didn't know that either. So that's dope too.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Wait, let me
Uh
just shout out her hair oil too now.
No, I wasn't even addressing it because I was focusing on the
Yeah,
herbs.
whatever. That's fine.
no, they got herbs in it.
You got herbs
Yes,
in
yeah,
it.
they do.
Let me tell y'all something.
Because one of my ingredients is rosemary
This is
oil.
my third time being locked. All my other times, but this time, the gross. My scalp don't itch because I have a very
Mm-mm.
dry scalp.
We do too over here. That's how that came about.
But if y'all don't, let me tell you something. Get the hair oil now.
Yeah, I have a super
A
um
synergy
yeah
or your bloom.
it has all of the highest um beneficial hair growth herbs in
Mm-hmm.
them. A lot of times we always go to the hair supply store and you find something that might have argan and the argan oil and just
Right.
jojoba oil in that, and then when you read everything else is in there, it's only like 2% of jojoba oil.
Mm-hmm.
So we think
Mhm.
but that's why black women have 5 million different things in the closet. You
Yep.
know, the
Right.
first thing I did when I went natural was throw all that stuff out, and it felt so free. I
Yeah.
saved so much money. So I did the herbs, and I would started doing them one by one, the oils. So I started in my hand, like one day I'd use rosemary oil, then one day I'd use this, and then one day I was like, all right, I'm over this. I'm throwing them all together
Put
and
them
see
all
how this
together.
works.
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna see how this works. Let's see what
Mhm.
happens. And my hair went crazy. And then I started using it on my granddaughter's hair. And in 2 years, my baby had the cutest little mohawk, but in 2 years, my baby got hang time, her little beads on him now. So,
Man,
you know,
listen.
yeah, so I
Good
sell
work.
my oil in 6 ounces, 4 ounces, and 2 ounces. So some people think they're expensive and some people think I undercharge after the results they get.
It depends on the person, child.
Right.
It depends on the person. People don't understand. Herbs are expensive. Let's start
Oh,
there. Then oils are really
Let me tell
expensive.
you something.
Like a half ounce of oils can cost $7, and you
yeah.
might get 60 drops out of that.
Yep. Yep.
So
So
you know, because
if
people
we
come,
really charged what we
Yeah, we're not rich. But
by
actually
far.
actually what it is that we don't I don't we spoke about this, ladies. We said this once
Yes,
before.
we have.
yeah,
And the problem is that I'm not trying to be rich. I want my people back.
yeah.
I swear to y'all, I just
Yes.
want my
Yeah.
people back. Like when you think about the stories you heard back in the days, in history, where no matter what we went through as a people, and then even before
Mm-hmm.
slavery, when you learn about the history of us, we were a
Mm-hmm.
communal nation. We were communal. We
Yeah. Yeah.
shared. We
Yeah.
worked with each
Mhm.
other. We were in sync with each other. And that's been torn apart. And I really
Yes.
feel that us going back to spirituality brings us together, because no matter, like, when you sit in a room with fellow people that are understanding where the energy is amazing, you don't even want to leave the room. That's why we're on the phone for like 6 hours a night.
Yeah.
And we go goodbye, but then we're right back because we got more to talk about. So we never leave. It's a beautiful feeling. I just want us all back there.
And I think that's why it took me so long to start my business. If I'm going to be honest, the Violent Empress should be like 5 years old now, because I have such a hard time charging people. Like I had such a hard. I was like, I've been doing this for so long for free. But people kept telling me, no, Rita, you need to tap into your business side. I'm like, even now when I came out with my herbal healing sessions, I have been doing that for years. I'm just now charging that because I really have a hard time taking people's money. And
you know, and it's the same thing. I have people, because all my stuff is under $10.
Yeah.
And people get on my case all the time. They're like,
I don't know why. You got the most reasonable menu. I mean, price menu.
You do.
You should see me. I'm looking, going, oh my God.
And everybody's saying that. And people say that all the time. They like, Aisha, you know, but don't trip. I mean, because again, like I tell people, like Marquise said earlier, I don't want to get rich. I want to help my people. Like, I want to help you. I want to help you spiritually.
Monetary riches is nothing. Me and my people back is more rich than anything in the world. So I wanted to make sure that we, especially Black women, after I did the oil for my daughter, my granddaughter, I really started promoting it to people, because I was telling women, like, you spend $35 with me on a 6 ounce, it will last you for months. For months. That money that you save going back and forth to feed into people who are really just exploiting us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what? We can give it to you. We could do it ourselves. We can do it ourselves.
That's the thing.
We can take care of each other. You know,
if somebody can walk away from using my products and their life got a little bit better, or they got a little bit more at peace, or they got a little bit happier, or whatever the case may, then I've done my job.
Yep.
Yes.
I've done my
job. Love hearing people tell me, girl, I down there couldn't get out the bathtub. Or they be like, baby, I slept good. I'll be like,
and that's what makes me happy when people.
When I get those, I get random texts. Like my cousin just texted Tamia. She just texted it. She was like, "Yo, you sent me the tea," and that's why I said that's about the baby that came in. She was talking about something on Facebook, so I hit up and I was like, XYZ, XYZ. I said, she was like, I have such bad cramps. I said, I got something for that if you want it. She was like, I'll try anything. And I shipped it out like the next day. And she just put in, she was like, I steamed with the tea you sent me, and it helped me with my cramps.
Yes.
I love seeing that.
I read that.
I love seeing that too. And that's the thing. I feel like we were probably our first clients ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
This is
when
why
I tell you I was a wrinkled raisin from being in the tub so much.
All the time.
Wrinkled raisin. Do you hear me?
All the time. Like I suffered from my skin was horrible at one time. I suffered from really bad acne, and I was like, something got to give, because all these other products is not doing it. So that's when I really tapped into herbalism, and I found out what type of soaps I could use, what oils I can use. So I was my first type. Yes, I was.
And then one thing, can y'all admit to, like, literally, like when you in like spirituality, when you start your spirituality, it's like you become in sync with like the earth. Yeah, so you appreciate like the nature and the herbs and flowers and things like that.
I lost you.
I'm like, oh my, somebody called. Wow, would you call? Am I here? Okay, I'm back. Somebody called. You're back. Jesus, stop! Don't call me. Okay, so anyway, sorry guys, but so that's one thing I could say is, like, you know, it just made me appreciate stuff. So can y'all say that too?
Definitely can.
Yes, I can.
Definitely.
Y'all, like even now, I was.
Let me go out and come back in because I can't hear y'all.
Oh, she got a dip. She got a dip.
Someone called. That's what happened. Yeah, somebody called. That's what happened. Why would y'all call? Y'all see she's on live.
I spot everything. Butterflies.
But yes.
I swear I got one following me. It's my mom. I swear it's my mom.
Yeah, all the time now.
Yep, it's the same. It's like a monarch.
Yeah.
Zelly has one that follows her.
I be saying it all the time. I see dragonflies a lot too now.
Yeah,
I
isn't that
ain't
something?
never seen Dragonflies this month. Who is you?
Okay, where are you, Aisha? Where you go? All right, I'm waiting. We waiting for her to come back. We waiting. And I don't want to start the tap. I don't want to start a conversation yet. All right,
Yeah.
this is what we're gonna do while we wait for Aisha. We need you guys to in the comments what do you want to learn right now, or what you want to
Yeah.
know
What
about,
do
or
I
what are
want
your
to
questions?
know?
Okay, what do you guys have any
Questions,
questions?
concerns, comments,
Anything.
anything.
Anything. Look, anything.
Right. Anything. Let me know. I want to give a shout out to my best friend. She said she couldn't comment, probably because you're not subscribed. Yeah, I'm calling
Oh
you.
yeah.
Subscribe, best
Yeah,
friend.
you have to subscribe.
But shout out to my best friend. She's been my best friend since forever. She ain't never switched up on me.
Oh,
Never
mine is in
changed.
here too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Shout out to
CB
my,
is CB Francis. That's my bestie, the one I was
yes.
telling you about since I was 12.
Mm-hmm. You know, best friend. We've been friends since I was like 13, 14. I don't know. But she ain't never switched up on me ever.
And she stuck it out with her crazy friend because I was totally off my
Listen,
rocker.
she stuck it out with me too. That was
I was totally off my rocker. You know what oh, here she is. Hold on. There she is.
there we go.
So,
I
okay,
had
so
to
what
turn
we
it on
would
do
do,
not disturb. I'm like, who is
yeah,
calling me? Y'all
we
know
was
I
just
said
doing
I
some
was going
shout outs.
live.
We was doing some shout outs and asking for some questions.
Yeah, my
Oh,
best friend, I don't see her in here, but my sister, obviously, that's your, like they said, that's your first best friend. So
Tony
my
says
sister's
she
up in
need,
here.
yes, that is your, let me tell you something. That's your biggest cheerleader. I see her. She is so awesome. I
Yes.
love her sister.
Love
Tony
it.
has a question. She says she needs a spiritual bath, eyes wide open. Sarita said you need to contact her. She needs to talk to you. And you can also contact Aisha for those spiritual baths.
Yeah, Tony.
Follow us.
Tony.
Yeah.
Contact me. Hit me up because we need to
She needs you to
talk.
contact her. Yeah, she wants to talk to you. That's spiritual. She felt it.
I need to talk to you. Okay.
And I will be dropping my,
Hit me up.
I will be dropping my spiritual baths like soon. I tell people don't charge it to my heart because I'm in school.
Right.
So, and
Yeah.
all the other life stuff that I deal with, but I will
Yes.
try to, I'll make sure that I get out there and try to do what I got to do.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to also we should mention some of the things we got in store. Oh, we forgot one good thing for everybody.
What's
We're an
that?
hour in. We're an hour in. So I know we said we don't want to go over an hour and a half. We don't want to go too long. Not only that, because we're gonna run over and go check out see if Auntie Kim
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Our book.
our
Oh,
books.
Yes.
These books are freaking amazing.
Yep.
Okay. I know it looks like a workbook, but that's because one of us finds stuff and we share it and then we all run out
yes.
and get it. So
I've had this book for a while, right?
I've had mine a week and Aisha had
I've
hers
had
a
mine
week.
about a week.
And
Yes.
so when I
This
dived
is where I'm
into
at.
it,
This is where I'm at.
I had to share it with my girls because this
This
book
is
is bomb.
amazing book.
Bomb.
This is an
Bomb.
amazing
If
book,
you want
guys.
to know about herbs,
Yes, and history.
rituals, the
And
history of
history.
it, the
It's gonna show
history,
you the history your grandma used to do and Mima in the kitchen with just the
yes.
food.
And
Just the
Mhm.
food.
that's another thing. A lot of us,
This is a beautiful
a
book.
lot of our grandmothers, all their stuff is in this book.
That
Yep.
part, yes.
So it's working the roots.
Oh, I told my cousin to get one and she got hers today.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
All right,
Yes.
Camille, I'm
Yeah.
proud of you,
It's
boo.
African
I'm
American
so proud
healing.
of you.
So I'm telling y'all, get this book. It's bomb.
Yay, I'm just so proud of you.
Tasha, I will tell you what the book is called.
Yeah.
Yeah, working the roots.
Yes.
But I
it's a
tell
really,
people
really-
too, like one thing I want to say, and just a suggestion, because like I said, people do what you want, but like don't jump the gun with stuff. There's other books like
Mhm.
to build you up where
This
like
is a good beginner.
yes, it is. I always tell people because I know there were some books that was like people suggested, and I got them and I sold them because I was like, I ain't ready for that.
Right. This is too far up.
I
Yeah.
ain't ready for that. Like I can't think of what the book is. And it was talking about like, oh my gosh, it was telling like different like spells and stuff dealing with the orishas and
Oh yeah. I have a couple
what
of those
is that
sitting
book called?
in my cart because I have audio. I order books and I also get audio books.
Yeah.
because I can't. I sometimes so much I want to do at once. I
And
can actually listen to the book while I'm doing things.
can I tap in on about the Orishas real quick?
Yes,
I just want to say this before you guys want to tap into the
right.
Orishas
You gotta
or
get right with
anything
yourself.
else. Please get right with yourself and get right with your people first. Do not be out here trying to tap into, go
Right,
talk to your grandma first. If she's
right.
then passed on, go talk to her before
That's
you
what I tell people. It's
decide.
levels. Like
It
it,
is
like we be. I
levels.
mean, it's beautiful to be thirsty for knowledge,
Yes.
but it's like you gotta.
But
And number
some,
one is you gotta repair self. If you got a lot of self turmoil and things like that, that's what you gonna
mhm,
produce when you do any type of what we
yes,
call root work or ritual
yes,
work or whatever. And that's just being. I'm just being honest
yes.
because
And
I care about my people.
Some Orishas you shouldn't be tapping in with because that may
Right.
not be part of your journey. Some Orishas don't want to tap in with you either.
Hmm.
So
And I
just
find
be
in the
mindful.
problem with tapping into Risha, you're not supposed to tap in. They're supposed to choose you anyway.
They're supposed to choose you. They,
So,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
you can, because
identify with them.
you can identify with them. Definitely, you can,
Hmm.
and you can honor them. I'm not saying you can't
Hmm.
honor them, but as far as
You have to come with a clean spirit.
yeah,
Yep.
just
Like you,
know your people first. Is all I'm going to say. Just
hmm
please, just know yourself first and know your spiritual team first before
not to
you
go
tap
too
in.
deep in, but the reason that you should know yourself first and your people first is because they will protect and guide you from making most of the ill proper mistakes that some people make, going
Yeah,
straight running straight for Orisha.
mhm,
All
Mhm.
the Orishas, you can't do that. So
yeah. Because
they
I get a
kind of
lot of
they'll guide you.
messages. I get a lot of
Mhm.
messages
I do
about
too.
orishas and stuff like that, and I always tell people, hey,
Oh no,
hey,
oh you get
Hey,
messages. No, I get
I get
people
messages too.
outside
Like
trying
I
to
have
get me in
people, yeah, and
to do
like
spell
even though
spirits
yes,
and
I'm
stuff. I be like,
spiritual
mm.
and stuff like that, I have people message me, and Miss Rita was talking about this. I think we all was kind of talking like people like, well, what's a hex to make my boyfriend? I'll be like, baby, first of all, I
yeah,
don't do
I
that
don't
type
know
of
none of
work.
that.
That's not for me, and I believe truly in free will. You know
yes,
what I'm saying? I think that's
mhm,
selfish to make
If
somebody,
somebody would
do
have asked
that.
me that, I'd have just told them you need a new boyfriend if you're doing all that. That's
That
just that
well,
much.
I didn't even get to. Number one, no, don't ask me that question. I was trying to, keep myself because
right.
I'm like, no,
Mm-mm.
I don't do
The
that. You
only
know what I'm
thing that
saying?
I would give a person is a protection bath. That's it. I'm not
Oh,
doing no heck because I don't want that bouncing back on me. No, 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 no.
okay.
I'm
So
not
we
with
got a
that.
we got a
What do y'all all
question.
have
We just got a
Okay.
going in?
question. Yeah, she got to it. Aisha got to it.
What was it?
I have scent.
Oh,
I have
somebody
essential scent.
phase 293. Oh,
Hmm.
hi Will. I know who that is. He asked, "What all do you have for men?" All my stuff work for men. All
I
Yeah.
my stuff,
have.
even though I'm goddess Moondix,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
know, my stuff is unisex. All the herbs, all the oils
Hmm.
that I made, they're not too sweet, they're not too masculine. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
have some that, for me personally, like to me, it kind of leans. Kind of, I'm like, okay, I think guys are like this smell,
Right.
But
Right.
all my stuff is all my stuff
Mhm.
is unisex.
Hmm.
So,
I have a hemp line
Hmm.
that's man, and also a lot of my oils. Just tell me what if you want me to if you don't want to smell like roses, then I can make you another self
Right.
love oil.
It's like with my essential oils.
Yeah.
I have essential oil body sprays, and
Hmm.
most of them are not too floral. I have
Yeah.
clean scents with a lot of men
mm-hmm,
like my clean scents. I have it's aloe, and that's a really
Hmm.
good. That's what I've been wearing for the past few weeks, and everybody loves it. Men, women.
Yeah.
I also have actual scents for men, essential oil scents for men.
Hmm.
Um, and I didn't know this, and I don't say that I have one because most people like they be like, oh, I got a beard oil. I don't, but I've had people, friends of my daughters, that have said that they've used it on their beard and actually bought it from me, and I was like,
I'm sure it
okay,
works. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like,
it's
okay,
hair.
and right,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
he bought from me. He was like, yo, he said my hair is growing like crazy, his beard, so he used it and he said it worked for him, but pretty much everything I have is for men and women. I
Yeah.
don't.
I
I
would
don't.
just say my
I have
hemp
foot soaks
line.
and herbal baths too, but mine's are not. Mine's are detoxifying. Just period. They're just detoxing baths. So because there's a lot of like Epsom and Himalayan salt and deep sea
Mm-hmm.
salt. So those are deep cleanse. Those are just
Mm-hmm.
detoxifying agents. But everything and most of my scents, I noticed that a lot of men like the white tea ginger initially, because it's a clean scent.
That
So
smells good.
I push toward nothing but clean scents like lemon verbena. So it's lemongrass and verbena. So it's a kind of sweet, but not as sweet. But what people don't realize is a lot of times with essential oils, men, just because you think that it may be something for a woman,
Yes.
sometimes it's your chemical balance inside
Yes.
of you that would change a scent
It
to
would
fit
change the
you.
scent.
So you
Definitely
don't
will.
really know unless you try it. But we don't discriminate.
No.
Everything is
No.
on the six
I was
around
gonna
here.
say my one like for like my candle, is Blue Moon and it has the bergamot oil.
Oh, that's a
That
good
one,
oil.
yeah, that one smells to me. It smells good. I feel like it smells good. But a
You
lot of
have
my
you
men
have bergamot
really.
oil?
Yes, I do. I have a
Oh,
candle, my Blue Moon
oh,
candle.
oh! I thought you had the oil.
I do have the oil. I use my candle. I make the can. You know.
Put a put a couple of drops. You can use it in here. Put a couple of drops with some coconut oil. Put in your hair.
Okay. And then I got another smell. I feel like anybody can use it, but I have another smell. Like, because I didn't know guys like candles.
Yes, they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I did
Yes,
not know
they
that.
do.
I got
Definitely.
Yes,
another
they
one called
do.
Eclipse. It's called Eclipse Moon. That'll be coming out when I drop my spiritual bath. So, and that was teak wood.
Yeah. Oh, I also have aromatherapy for your car too. I have a lot
Yes,
of.
I have that too.
Yes, she does.
I mean,
And they are fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a hot second. You know I
I
gotta
have
dip.
one.
Hold on, give me a hot second.
She got a dip.
She got a
Real
dip again.
quick.
Yeah.
Did she just
All right.
cheese me?
Yeah.
Did she
We can
cheese her?
answer. My best friend had a question.
Okay, what's the question?
She said, "Is there a wrong way you can burn sage?"
Well, it's not a wrong way to burn sage, but it's a wrong way to smudge.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
There you go. Yeah. So it's not a wrong way you can burn sage, but smudging.
It's a proper. Excuse me, I'm burping over here. I'm sorry. There's a right way to. I can't get more real than that. It's a right way to sage. You have to first of all, make sure you open windows.
Yeah. Open your windows.
Yep, can't have them
Okay.
spirits just running around ragged in your house.
Well,
That's what they do. I tell people,
girl.
I didn't know that when I first started.
Girl,
And I was wondering, I'm like, I'm doing all this damn work and I still feel frustrated. I'm
You
like,
gotta
what
open
in the
those
world?
windows.
And I was like,
Yes.
oh. You're
Yeah.
supposed to open a door or window? Oh.
yeah. Well, I did. Well, we talked about this before. We not good. You're supposed to. Yeah, you. All right. I did something that I'm not gonna say I'm proud of, but I'm partially proud of.
Oh god.
So remember I told y'all the story about my daughter having a reading and she was told that somebody that she's related to was hanging around, because of my grandbaby.
Yeah.
And then I told you I lit some sage with all the doors and windows closed and ran around my house so I get out.
Yeah.
Like, have y'all seen that meme that says like when you light up the sage and you get to choking because you the demon?
You the problem?
Uh-huh.
I'm related to that because I'm like, I know for sure that that makes me laugh every time, especially when I'm in a pissy mood or attitude. Because I know and I'm trying to fix myself. And I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, it's me.
Yeah,
It's me.
that's happened to me before. I remember a friend of mine, she asked me what should she do in the beginning stages because she just sort of peace out. She's like, what should I do? I was like, girl, sage your house. Sage it every week if you want, every month, whatever. Just sage your house.
Mm-hmm.
She was having some issues and she was like, I just need a cleanse. I said, just sage your house. Start with that. Girl, she called me up. She said, I'm not messing with you. I said, what happened? She said, girl, I saged my house and broke up with my man. I said that he was the problem.
Real talk. And that's something else. People got to be careful with certain stuff because hey, things be coming to fruition, things get removed or things get added when you for real.
Yeah.
Like honestly speaking, like real talk, like it's like you gotta be
careful with your words. You gotta be careful with your words. I didn't say something. I was like, listen, just take this person out of my life and baby.
Okay. Looking crazy. Crazy.
You gotta watch what you say.
I ain't
That's
mean
why
to
you have to speak. That's what people don't understand in spirituality. You learn to speak with intention because you understand how powerful your words can be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and especially when you move with intention
and mindfulness.
You got you move with intention on that stuff, like it's a game changer for the good or the bad. For real. For real. I'm sure we all can share some stories. I'm
Ooh,
sure.
Girl.
y'all know.
And I'm embarrassed. I ain't gonna. I'm embarrassed for me. Okay.
Don't be embarrassed. Everything's a learning
Hey,
lesson.
I'm real with myself. Sometimes it be like,
You didn't see what I did, Aisha? I said, sometimes it's always good as a learning lesson.
I was like, God
And
damn.
some lessons I'll be like, I didn't need that one. I'm good.
Right.
I didn't need
hey.
that lesson. That wasn't necessary. I didn't
Yeah,
need
And
that.
don't be
sometimes,
like
and
that.
sometimes even the lessons that your spirit guide kind of usher into your life.
Yeah,
Sometimes I feel like I'm in that movie. I don't know if some of y'all know the movie Groundhog Day.
Oh
yes.
yes.
I talk about that movie a lot.
I just want out. I
Yep.
surrender. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want
Why
out.
am I
Please help
still
me.
in this same cycle?
Yeah. Yeah. Why am I doing this? And then you know the answer.
You know the answer.
Like,
You
and
know
when
what you need to
and
do.
why do we always say that? Why am I in this? You know it's a cycle. You
You
know you
know
have
it.
to break it.
So why
But
do you keep
why do
continuing
you
to
keep
do it?
doing it, right? And then you just say to go, why did I do that? I know better.
Right.
Why did I do that?
And I was like, you know
Look,
what?
ready for it?
I surrender.
And that's when your ancestors be sitting there going, I was throwing everything at you. You saw nothing. You saw
Let
nothing.
me
What am I
tell you.
here for?
Let me tell you a quick story. When my last job, my people threw everything at me for me to get away from this job, and I did not listen. For 4 years, I did not listen until it came, until they pushed me up out of there. Like, it was so many things that happened at this job, been on the news,
Mm.
just so I can't put their business out like that right now, but so many things happened at this job, and I was just like, why can I not get away from this place? Until I said, please, I want to break free, just break me free, baby. 2 weeks later, I was out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, side note, phase 2, we need to link because I need help with my computer stuff. I know you've been out here and you didn't see my struggle, and you the computer guy. I need help, so I'm going to get in contact with you because
Maybe she'll barter with you. You never know.
Right? She got technical
we
difficulties.
can get my stuff together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That was
man.
like me yesterday. I had to get rid of that. I don't know if anybody saw it because we do have subscribers. Because I didn't realize I left it up there for 24 hours. So I know I
Yeah,
saw a
you
couple of
did.
people. Yeah,
I thought you deleted it.
No, she did not.
I
I've
thought
been
I did.
laughing.
I
I
forgot
should
all
have
about
stole
it.
it. Did you delete it?
No, I made it private because I didn't have time. We was getting ready to go live. I was like, I gotta delete this. I was sitting. Oh, you was gonna edit me. Oh,
I was gonna get you. I ain't gonna even lie, and I might still. I still
well,
might.
we all have access to the YouTube, so
Right.
Because I seen that she was
make it
like
funny.
the way she was
I was
looking.
like, but
I
did
was
you
like,
hear me?
I just got to think
I
of
was like,
something clever to say because she was like,
hmm.
I was like, if that is not the perfect meme for something, I just need to figure out what I'm
Because
saying.
you was into it too. You was like,
Deep thought,
Focused. I was focused.
deep thought. She was like,
Listen,
she was looking like,
my OCD has been on 10. Okay. Remember, ladies, I keep moving on Aisha's time, knowing damn well I'm Eastern.
listen, he was having me up in here frantic. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm typing up the stuff about the moon, the moon information. She's like, y'all, we got 6 minutes. I'm like, wait a minute, because I was so engrossed in my research.
And then I was added, like I was real confident, talking about 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh or hype. Like, and he was like, no, you got another hour. I said, oh well.
I was like, I got to look
Did
at
I
the
fall
clock.
asleep?
I
Did
said,
I
let me
take
get
a
my
nap?
pen and pad and just write.
I don't remember taking a nap. I don't remember falling asleep. She was like,
I was like, I didn't even get to draw my eyebrows. Like, wait a minute.
She said, wait a minute.
oh,
I couldn't. I was like, give me a second, please.
And then I'm like, no, I'm putting the video in. I looked at the video. She said, it's Central. 6 Central. That's 7 years. I said, oh my God. I
you
gotta
was
get it
excited.
together.
We chopped it up as excitement. It's okay.
Yes. Oh my God.
So y'all, do we got any more questions? Because I am absolutely loving everybody asking questions and things like that. Whatever we don't touch, or if you got questions furthermore, like with us specifically, please inbox us for sure.
Right? Yeah, inbox us, hit us up, and we'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
Because we want to make this the coolest place ever.
Oh,
y'all are
thank
amazing.
You.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you.
We appreciate it.
Oh, that's how you guys will know when someone's on a spiritual journey as well. We don't say thank you that way.
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much more.
I always say appreciation.
Mhm.
That is my word.
I
Appreciate.
love
Me, I
that.
say
Thank
thank
you
you to
is
show all
nothing.
my teeth because I'm still
Yeah.
a baby in this thing.
Not the gays.
Yeah, gang, gang, gang. You
Did you
know,
say gang?
hey, I'm still
So,
me. Y'all. I'm sure
Tony wants
y'all.
to know
With
how to
that being
find you,
said,
Rita.
I literally asked,
Huh?
oh,
What you
okay,
say?
how can I find Rita?
Oh,
Yes.
listen. She got Facebook?
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
what is
Tony.
y'all social media stuff?
Yeah. Just hit me up with the Violet Empress.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Goddess Moon Dips LLC.
Yeah.
Remember, spell the dips with a Z.
With a Z.
Yeah.
I had to be extra. I should have just spelled it with an S, but
No. You
either
got to
way.
be. Listen, honey. My daughter's name is spelled SYMMON. X in the dwell with an E. Just to be extra.
Yeah.
Or you can hit me up on Facebook. Just type in Sarita.
Oh, what was your question, T? I'm sorry. Let me scroll back. Hold on.
What was your question?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Here we go. I got it.
She giving
She
y'all the
said,
rolling eyes. I ain't messing with
she
T.
about to, I'm not messing with T either.
I
You
seen
see
that
how fast I
episode.
grabbed my
I
phone
ain't
to read the
messing with
comments
T.
and find it, right? I said, where is it, T? I don't want no problems.
I'm not.
Okay, she said tapping on if she's in a medium and really trying to understand because it has been with her since she was a child.
Oh, she
And
wants
I've
to
been
tap
running
into
from
that.
it. Oh, she wants to know how. Okay, to understand what it is
Books,
meant and basically do my work within myself
prayer,
as well
and
as help others.
books.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you honestly, for you to get to your gifts, you have to first, like, this whole first show is awesome because we were talking about cleanses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You and setting intentions and making
Yep.
changes, you have to do that first, T, because technically what's happening is that not that you're at your lower self, but you're not understand. Well,
Yep.
in the spiritual world, we would say understanding, meaning you don't understand. You need to gain understanding. So you have to know who you are, work with yourself, and tackle. Shadow work is dealing with a lot of your childhood trauma and things that you bury away that you never dealt with. You have to deal with those emotions that you went through and let them go, so that you can go to the next level. Because to be a medium, you got to be very clear.
Open.
And let me suggest something also. I tell people this all the time. If you really take a white bath, take a spiritual white bath, and I'm gonna give y'all the ingredients because it's really not that hard. Get you some coconut milk or coconut powder. It doesn't matter. If you can, fresh white white flowers, any type of
jasmine. That's the first one that
It
came to
can
my
be
brain.
fresh or it can be dry. It does not matter. Also, now this might sound a little weird, but it's okay. Go with me. I don't know if you guys eat eggs. Keep those eggshells, crush them up, and put them in a bag.
There's a lot for that. Yeah, that's also a good. It's
That's also going to protect you. Also, but also it's going to protect you, cleanse you, and also give you. You're going to tap in, and it's going to be easier for you to tap in.
Now, let me ask you a question about that. Could I put okay?
Or you can take a shower. You can't do the shower. You can pour it over your head.
Okay. Mix the water itself.
Mix the water itself and pour it over your head.
That was good that you got there because I don't really like to do baths. I have an issue with that. I have to work on. But
yeah, you can put it over your head, or you can make a spray out of it too. That can be you can make a spray out of it. Out of all that, you can make a spray out of it.
But no, I was going to ask this question for everybody else because I don't do the. And let me just say, guys, the reason I don't do baths is a logical thing for me. I told you I'm a little OCD. It doesn't make sense for me to soak to get up and take a shower, so I just take the shower. That's just my whole mindset.
It's okay.
I'm just like, this makes no sense. It really, but what I was gonna say for people, because I'm funny and some people are funny, and I found that out with making the herbal baths as well. Can you put those eggshells in like a and you see how you had your net bag with the herbs in it? Absolutely. You do eggshells like that? It doesn't change. Some people be like, I don't want it to go down my drain. I don't want any problems.
It does not change. You can always put it in one of these or your tea bags. It will not change. It will not change it. It will not change none of the properties. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. What kind of bag for the eggshells? And do I carry? No, you don't have to carry the bag around with you. It's just so that if you can be in the bath with.
It goes in the bath with you. Yeah, you don't have to carry it with you. This is just This is something I carry myself.
Right. That's just an example of.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish
Okay.
I carry crystals in my purse. My purse is so
Yeah.
heavy.
Let me see. And
Was that
thank
it?
you, Tamia. Tamia said it's crazy how all three of y'all have a glow.
Oh,
It's the
Thank
ring
you.
light. It's
Yes.
nah.
Yeah, it's the ring light. No. Tamia's like, no, it's me.
She said, "No, it's me." Thank you for noticing the glow.
Thank you. And let me see, because we got to answer T, because you know she gets really aggressive. I'm just playing. Okay, she said, I believe I know who I am. Once I feel the shift, I become introvertible. Introvertible.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's stopping progress. Okay.
Oh, how is there a way I can control the voices until I have full knowledge? Yes, meditate.
Right.
Meditate. Listen to some calming music.
Mm-hmm.
You need to just listen to, you know what you need to do for 7 days?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to some calming music before you go to sleep.
You know what we're gonna do? Nope, this is what we're gonna do. Since everybody pretty much that's here subscribes and those that are following us, every day we're gonna start posting some things for you guys after this here. Like we're just gonna keep posting some things to you. And
Definitely.
so we'll post songs that you can listen to that'll help uplift or motivate you. Because we were talking before about we listen to a lot of music that's 432 hertz, which is very calming, relaxing. A lot of meditation music is on that frequency, because that's another thing we're gonna tell you guys about at another time, frequencies and energies. You have to vibrate at a certain frequency to keep you low, and you will learn to tune things out through the music sometimes, the music and meditation.
Yeah, see, I don't mean to sound crazy, but I'm tapping in with her energy. So yeah, for 7 days, do that before you go to sleep. Listen to some meditation music before you go to sleep. Because they're trying to tell you something, you're not focused enough. You're just focused on you're focused on
noise of it.
The noise of it. So just calm yourself down and
focus on one at a time.
One at a time, yes. Because you definitely have a lot of knowledge.
And what they'll do is eventually they will start to get in line with responding and talking to you.
Yep.
One at a time.
And make sure you take you need like a cleansing spray to spray on yourself before you go to work and when you leave work, because you're carrying those energies with you.
I'll have some
Tony
spray.
Said, stay away from hip hop and rap. Yes.
I'll have
I should.
I'll have some spray. I mean, because we kind of talked or whatever. Because I will be having a sage spray coming out.
Yeah.
When I drop some stuff in, probably a payload spray too.
You might just be taking on other people's energies too.
Yeah.
I guess I'm looking for a starting point, so that way I was thinking about research and have the proper knowledge and just be able to enjoy life with this. And we even suggested you have to read books.
Yeah, read books.
You can Google stuff.
This is what I tell people.
You Google what can I do to help me with hearing voices in my head.
Right,
you have
spiritually. What do you want? Right, what do you want? You have to look up what you want.
Yes.
And then make sure you always say like spiritually, because it's spiritual, and you want to get those books to help with that.
Right.
But number one, like everybody was saying, is that it starts with self, number one.
Yeah.
You gotta literally get to a point where you have to remove like ego, pride, attitude. Like you have to remove self from like your old self to become your new self. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay, so you know what I mean? And sometimes you're gonna backslide, because everybody know I like to speak in cursive, but I'm working on not doing that as much.
I mean,
I'm just saying, it's a goal for me.
I like
it's a goal for me.
I'm not gonna say I don't. I like cursing.
But I can't help it.
I do too, because I'm so good at it. But I'm just saying, sometimes it come out when it don't need to come out. I'm just gonna say that.
We appreciate you too. We appreciate you too, T.
Yeah, you got it.
We need all the power. We need all our powerful ones back. That's what it is.
Yeah, facts. Definitely facts.
You definitely got a lot of power, T.
Yes, we do. Yes,
that's
she
why
does.
I'm not messing with T.
Yeah, I mean, our lineage is pretty strong.
I
That's
looked
my
at
bodyguard for
Sarita.
people that's doing the inside jokes. That's my bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Aisha? I know Sarita tapped in. I saw a whole energy change.
You
Did
see?
you see it? You didn't see it? She literally, when she was trying to talk to T, she paused for a minute and she literally tapped in, like her eye went low, both eyes went low, and she literally, now I see her, she's brightened up again. But she was really like,
because they was telling me yes for 7 days. They kept saying, I kept hearing 7 for her. So 7 days she needs to just go to sleep with those calming, just calm yourself. Yeah,
they call them white light sounds.
Yes, that's what.
Yes.
For 7 days. I don't know. The number 7 just kept popping out for her. I don't know what 7 means for her, but
so then 7 days.
7 days. But yeah.
Oh, she said it happens very much when she go into public.
That's because you're empath. We've had this discussion.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that. You have to learn how to block as an empath too.
And you gotta carry stuff on you. Like that's what I was just saying. My purse is heavy now because I got so many crystals.
Yep.
Or I put a certain oil on me.
And
let me tell you the one I carried in my beginning journey into spirituality, and when I realized I was an empath. It's the black tourmaline. It blocks all negative energy. I carry it. They have pocket ones where you can carry in your pocket. This is the actual one I carried, but I have a pocket one that someone gifted me, which I thought was the most beautiful thing. I carried in my purse. But this is the best. This is the best thing right here for me as an empath. This is a good blocking.
It is.
Stone, so.
And a lot of people.
And this one, I feel bad because it's at the tip of my tongue. But this is another black one that got.
Is that in a gate?
No, it's
I need some lean.
Oh my God,
Obsidian?
I apologize. It's
Obsidian?
No, it's not obsidian. It's another one. That's a protection stone.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna have me looking like
I have it for you. I have it for you, and I'll come back and put it in the whatchamacallit.
Okay.
People always ask me why I always like have my hair wrapped up. It's because I'm an empath, and that's because I do readings and stuff like that. So I have to protect my head. I have to protect that aura. Like it's right now the energy is so good that I don't have to protect it.
Right.
So good.
We love you, girl.
Right. I don't have to protect it. But in some cases I be having like, oh, let me wrap up my head because you ain't about to put your energy on. So maybe what she might need to do is start wrapping her head too. Also.
Yeah. I used to wear if y'all remember a lot of times when I posted pictures a few years back, a lot of times my hair was wrapped in the beginning.
Yeah.
I have my hair wrapped.
Well, y'all know I wear.
And you know what's funny? People don't understand. I do that. I still do it. I just wrap my hair
3 years ago, I wore my hair wrapped a lot.
Yeah, because
you know what's funny? You didn't even realize you was doing it because I didn't realize I was doing it.
I got a lot of pictures, and I still wrap my hair when I'm feeling like a certain way.
Right?
Oh
yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, girl, look at you.
Sometimes I wrap all of my hair, but now that it's as long as it is, I have to learn.
Yeah.
This is a lot. This is a lot to try to pull up, and that's why it's half up and half down. It's a lot.
You know what? We can talk about when we get off of here, but it's a girl that her locks are so freaking long. What she does a ponytail, and she does a bun, and she does the wrap where it's got like the bun thing. And
I'm gonna try that.
She keeps hers wrapped. And when I say her stuff, it's long.
Yeah. Y'all are in these comments,
because we already 2 minutes over. We're 2 minutes over.
Oh yeah, we are. I told you we can keep talking.
Tamia, yes, ma'am. Fact.
She's
gotta
110.
heal. Those childhood traumas cause so much blockage.
Yes, they do.
That could be another great topic, honestly.
God, absolutely.
Yeah, we can talk about that on our next show.
Okay,
you can do that.
So, we wanted to poll you guys and ask you if you wanted us to do a monthly show, a bi-weekly show, or a weekly show.
We can talk.
Can y'all answer now for us? Because then it'll let us decide on what we're gonna do. Do y'all want a bi-weekly show, a monthly show, bi-weekly show, or a weekly show?
Okay. Queen Bayesian. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Said yes. So we got a yes.
Twice a week show.
Lord.
She trying to give me.
I'm in school, sis.
Twice a week.
Lord.
Y'all gonna see the story of me. I'm gonna be going bald. I'm gonna go bald. That's too much.
That's a lot.
I'll give myself 7 days. That's what that's 7 for. So you know what? Whatever you've been praying on that 7th day is coming true. Okay, I had to look that out.
Then she needs to do her best.
That's what the 7th day is for. So whatever you've been praying on is coming.
Tony says we should do it weekly
Yes.
or
Or
twice a
twice a
month.
month. See, that's what I was thinking. Every other
Yeah.
week.
I was thinking every other week too, and the reason I say that is because everybody's in the beginning, and since we all have access to the page, so we're gonna throw informative information in there, but we have to address, new topics because we can spend this week sending all this information of what we just talked about tonight and sending in different tea recipes or sending in different suggestions or tips.
Tasha, the reason why, I'm sorry, going back that, but what I'm saying is, how did I go from law enforcement being able to be around people help people and being able, number one, people don't understand, we take on lots of energies that if they're not dealt with appropriately, they can manifest inside of you and create something totally different inside of you. If that makes sense. So you have to be cognitive of that. Because I didn't know that.
Let me just tell you this. Has anyone ever seen the movie Fallen? This is the best way to explain it.
Yes.
You remember the movie? You remember with Denzel Washington?
Yes.
Yeah. That was he was singing the infamous Beatles. Was it Beatles or I can't remember which group it was. Mick Jagger. I don't know who sings it, but Time is on our side. And the guy was electrocuted, right? But he was electrocuted and he did some kind of black magic and came and was able to touch, right? So T, you worked heavily with a large population
of people that had some really bad stuff inside.
Exactly, they had issues. So you were in close proximity. She was in a very close proximity. She's touching them. You understand what I'm saying? So you could have absorbed a lot of this energy that somebody can't get rid of.
Who was that? Scissor Sir said childhood trauma got the running sign. You got to unpack them. You got to unpack them.
Yeah. T, I would suggest you, because you do work. You need to, honestly, you probably need to do a cleansing bath probably twice a week.
You're gonna have to get down in that tub, but I got you. I'll make a cleansing bath and get it to
just you. But so you can get some of those energies up off of her.
Yeah.
Or not even that, just get you some Florida water, put it in a spray bottle and spray it on yourself or spray it around you.
Those sprays that I was talking about, my palo, my sage, will be having some Florida water in there with crystals in there. So it's dropping pretty soon.
Most of my oils, I have crystals in them.
Yeah.
I'm always charging whatever it is I'm doing.
Yeah, all my oils have protection energy in it, just to let y'all know. Every last one.
I do too. Yeah. I do too.
I don't care if you get a self-love, you got some protection up in there too.
That's right.
Whatever it is, hey, do what you got to do.
Okay. But T, you got it.
Childhood trauma. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely do a show with that.
All right, let's write that down. So what we got to work on is childhood traumas, and there was another show we were talking about frequency energies.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do childhood trauma.
We're gonna heal some of that childhood.
Yes.
That's a lot of people don't realize that's where it stemmed from.
Who you are today is how is from your childhood.
Facts.
Most definitely.
Facts.
Yep.
I don't know though. I'm holding on to something because I should be definitely more of a weirdo than what I am.
No, that's not it. It's just there's different types of. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Aisha. You ready for it?
You be more of a weirdo.
You ready for it? You ready for it? No, it's not that the weirdo part. No, there's different types of weirdos now.
Oh, no, I'm a good weirdo. I'm on the good side.
So we just blend in now. Now we all come outside like, oh, you like me. I like this weirdo.
That's pretty much.
And also, I think people don't realize too. I mean, just kind of look at the shift of the energy of the world.
Yeah,
2020 caused a lot of people to sit down. It slowed stuff down.
I told someone in 2019. I said to her, I was like, she kept thinking I was crazy because I used to say things out. You know how you speak things, and you always want to share with people that you know can use the information because it's beneficial. But sometimes the problem with that is
look at you like you're crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But nope. I'm gonna tell you, my girl ain't no joke because she hit me up and I give her so much credit because most people
sandstone.
There we go. See, I had to think of it. But some people, we tend to generationally have a discord, but especially Black people, we have a discord, right? But she's actually my daughter's age. She does all my shirts. Her business is Black and Floral. You probably seen a lot of my shirts you see me wear. She told me I was crazy in 2019 because I kept going, 2020 is the year of vision. Everything gonna come out.
Did
We
it?
all gonna see it
It
clearly.
did.
I
It
said
did.
we all gonna see
same
clearly.
thing. I was
It's the
saying the
year
same
2020.
thing.
It's
Let me-
2020
Same
eyesight.
thing.
She hit me up. She was home on maternity leave, and she hit me up in Messenger and goes, I didn't believe you. I'm sorry. You was right. I was like,
Okay, let me tell you something. It's funny because 2019 was for other people, they're 2020. Where people was going through having to sit home and was going through depression. My 2019 because it was preparing me for 2020. Like when 2020 came, I knew how to handle everything that was happening because it was preparing me. It was preparing me to really tap in with my business. It was really preparing me for a lot of stuff. So pay attention to that too, because they will prepare you.
And unfortunately, I mean, I like I tell people, I don't allow it to define me, but I have lupus.
Mm-hmm.
My illness made me. I used to think I was like, oh my God, why me up? But it's
Now
been
you
a
know
blessing
why
within a curse, like a
Why
big
not
blessing,
you?
because it made me sit down and deal with Aisha
Yep.
and and open my eyes to stuff, because I don't think people realize we get so, and I kind of think this is what my sister's dealing with. We get so caught up, and not only my sister, but just everybody in the world. We're so used to running, moving around, being busy, doing this, doing that. Like we never took the time to just inhale and exhale and sit still.
Yep.
Because the world made a lot of people do that. A lot of people lose their dang mind. A lot of things are surfacing and coming out that they never dealt with, whether it's childhood or just teenage, adult, or whatever. Like the world set people down, and now that's why I think everybody's so mean, because everybody's frantic and anxious, and because they had to sit down
had to sit with themselves. They're not working on it. That's why they're so angry.
Not a lot of people can sit with themselves.
No, it's
my mother
made
told me
people
that.
do that.
My mother told me that one day. I had asked her years ago. Like I was just like, Mom, why are you always by yourself? And she was like, how can I be around anybody else or expect anybody to want to be around me if I can't be around myself?
That part, because I've gotten very comfortable being by myself.
I sure have. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. I need my peace of mind.
I love it.
I need my peace of mind. Like I love being around people and stuff, but I'm a high functioning empath.
I cannot be around people for too long. All right.
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go now.
Yes,
I'm ready to go.
That's how I understand how I was going to those buy meetups, because I do not like it.
Well, I mean, my thing is
never made
I want to meet people. I was there for a purpose when we was going to I want to meet certain people.
Yeah, Aisha tried to get me. I was like, I said, no, I don't know, no.
But then again, I was not sober, so never mind.
She said, never
mind.
Well,
you wasn't alone. Okay, I ain't. That's a story for another time. When I landed,
I just want you to know, Aisha, Von Sil. That's my sister.
I was telling you about her. I wish I said, please do. Yes, please do.
I told her to contact you.
Please do.
And I didn't even know she was in here. Hey, little sis.
Yes, please, definitely. Whatever I can do. Y'all got any more questions? Because we are tapping into an hour and 45 minutes.
My best friend said we have to do this weekly.
Okay, so phase 293 said bi-weekly. Give you all more time to prepare.
Yes.
But I don't know how we don't want to do the whole preparation thing, but I know what you mean when you say prepare.
I gotta prepare with some stuff. Like my new moon stuff, because I want to give people good sources and not for the important work that you need to do.
Right.
Because a lot of this stuff we literally talk about when we talk to each other.
And maybe when it gets colder for some of us, we could do, like, some of us gonna be shut in and shut down. We can maybe, do a
little more frequently.
Do something.
Okay. All right, that I could do that.
You know what? I had an idea, but we'll talk about this off.
Wait, hold on, because I got to do another poll. So we got somebody said weekly, bi-weekly. Oh, Tamia said like starting or ending the week with one would be great.
Please do. That's my best friend, y'all. Officially Envy.
Oh wow! Wait, what happened? Let me see. Where did I go? Let me see.
She said, please do it weekly.
She's screaming, please do it weekly. Okay. But we want them to be live.
This is why I said I have an idea though, but we're going to talk about this off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all,
All right,
Lord.
if we do it weekly, we might have to do pre-records.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
that means you guys wouldn't be able to interact.
Definitely.
You'd have to email us.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
no,
up
if
to
they, I mean,
you.
if we pre-record and put up there, they can always put their. We can always go back and look at the questions under the
Oh,
comment
okay.
section.
All right,
Yeah.
we could do that. All right,
So
we'll do
yeah.
that then.
Yeah, they can
Um,
definitely hit us up with their questions, and we'll just talk about their questions on that.
okay.
But yeah, I'm the idea I have. I
Oh,
can talk
the
about it.
fish you envy is so awesome. My heart just get warm.
I know.
Oh, it's like, oh, guys, we always knew we had, because individually we talked about this. We always knew we had something to say, but we all
Yes.
hid. We kind of hid with it, And
Oh, that's yes. I told
yeah,
my
this
best
is kind
friend
of cool.
I'm gonna have her on the show, even though she's shy, because she does
She can't be shy
music.
here.
She
Oh,
does,
we definitely are going to have some guests because
yes.
we know
Yes,
some
Mhm.
dope people.
people.
Yes, and I told her when she's ready.
I really want to have intimate with Sunflower Jones, because girl,
Yes,
Absolutely.
that child is
And
something else.
actually, that would be a good guess about childhood
to
trauma.
Trump.
So, what
Yes,
y'all?
it
Yes,
would be. Yes, it would be. She's a rebuilding coach. Yep.
yes.
Mhm.
And I just want to give a shout out to Simone because she is the reason that I tapped into being a life coach. I finally
Mhm.
finished my classes,
Mhm.
and
You know what I'm saying?
I will be helping people, dealing with their. Actually, it goes with this childhood trauma, healing your
Yep.
childhood trauma. So that's what I will
So that
be.
means
Yeah.
that'll be a good that'll be a good
Yes.
conversation to have her
Yay.
as
Shout
a
out to
guest for.
Simone. I meant to hit her up and tell her thank you.
Yeah, she's something else. I watched that girl get busy, boy. She turned
Yeah,
trauma into a whole
she sure.
situation.
She is a good example how you can turn
Yeah.
trauma into
Yep.
baby.
We play no games over here. I got some
I will
strong ones I
definitely
built.
share my stories too.
I would
Yes.
listen. Yes, so that would be a dope topic.
I
Yes,
think we can do that. That's a good one. So we got a story of say. So we got the. Should we do all right, guys? Should we do our next because we are cleansing in the beginning. So I guess childhood trauma should be our next show. So
that
we'll
should
make
be.
that.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. So while you guys are waiting for us to get this show underway, the best way for us to prepare because of the way we want this to go is if you guys would either email questions or you can comment questions on our page. We're gonna throw up
Mhm.
posts and say what would you like to know, and just
Yeah.
throw those because we're gonna watch those because those are the
Mhm.
things we'll tackle and then we can help you
Right.
better when you tune in next time.
Exactly. So yeah, if
And
you
I,
have social
I
media
know,
handles, hit
I
us
know
up.
the Instagram for
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that, and then also we have we always or excuse me, we have Facebook. We have a it's pro. I don't even know if it's private. You got to answer some
So
questions to get in the door.
yeah, we just
I'll
want to
say
weed
that.
out. We want to weed
Right.
out people that are just not. We
Mhm.
want when we tell you guys that we want a safe, judgment
Yes.
free environment with nothing
Mhm.
but love. We've seen so many things go bad with a lot of these spiritual people online. That's not what we're not here to tell you what to do. We're
Nope.
learning stuff just like you guys are learning. We told you guys yesterday we're only like 4 years into this, maybe 5, actually focusing into this.
Mhm.
So we just want to share with everybody because you want to share with people that want to know because it's very embarrassing, like we just said, telling people things and then they're just like, what's wrong with you? But
Right.
we want
Right.
this whole space to be nothing but pure like nothing but purity. There's no judgment, there's no smartness. We're not asking you for a dollar, a dime, or anything. Our riches comes in our numbers and our unification. There's,
Mhm.
there's no coating or anything like that. The more of us walking around exuberant and good energy and vibrating off our higher self, the better it is for us in the world.
Yes.
Just in
And
Exactly.
general.
also, we're gonna be turning out. Although we're all business owners, we will be
Hmm.
giving shout out to other business
Yes, we do. We
owners.
will have spotlight.
Other black businesses,
Hmm.
and it might be an array of different things. It might not even be all black, but just somebody
Hmm.
that's trying to in a positive
Yeah.
direction. So
Right.
we'll be giving shout outs with that, with that type of information too. What
Hmm.
else did we say we were gonna share?
So, oh, hold on.
I can't remember. I think that was one of the big things that we said we're gonna
But make
definitely
sure if
shout
y'all
out
do have questions, hit up the Instagram or
or
any of
Facebook.
our
Mm-hmm.
Instagram handles because we
Yep.
do have our own Instagram page for
We do.
our spiritual review. So
Hmm.
Yes.
And we have Facebook. So when you
mhm.
join the Facebook, don't be turned away. We just want you guys to answer a few questions so we can know
Yes.
what your intentions are. Because as we just discussed, intentions are serious.
Mhm.
We don't, you're online social media. People do the weirdest things. They come in. Some come in to just cause chaos and discord. That's just what negative energy does, and it comes in the form of people. It comes in the form of just simple things like, so.
And I'm a realist, and I don't mind checking people and sending them to the door
Same
because
here.
I don't play.
Yeah, we don't do that. Everybody should feel
My
safe
energy
here.
is sacred.
Yeah, I mean, if we got 10 people, we got 2 people, you're gonna feel safe here. I mean, we love the fact that everybody talks, okay,
Yes.
in these comments, because it's all about building a community. So you let us
And
know.
share.
Yes.
Share.
And, yep, share. Trust me, we're gonna weed out anybody that's not here for anybody's good nature.
Oh, absolutely.
That's not
they
what we
always
do.
show.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're not allowing that. So we want you guys to, I don't know, take a deep breath once a week with us, or once every other week.
Please and
That's
thank
pretty
you.
much what we do. Yep. All right. So far we're gonna let you know for our next show. We're gonna discuss childhood traumas.
Yep.
I guess I can speak to, because we should have Sunflower on for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have to do a whole show on that. We'll see. If not, we'll have a
You can do it. Yeah.
I don't want, because we don't know. It can go deep. It can really go deep.
It
People
can
have a
go
lot of
deep.
questions.
So it can
So,
go deep. So I guess be prepared to go deep if
right.
to that.
And I guess the show we'll try to do, if we don't have to go deep, we can just work on frequencies. If we we can go into frequencies, but we're gonna do childhood trauma on next show. We'll keep posted. Y'all gotta stay posted though, because we gotta work on our schedule, since we know that y'all want us frequently. We gotta work on our schedules to let you know when the next show is gonna be. We're gonna try to aim for Fridays, but we're gonna see how our schedule work out, and we will be letting you guys know in the Facebook and on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
You know what, Tony? You can go on about your business, all right?
Maybe always be your kids.
Do you see her? Do you see her? I'm done. I'm just over it. Okay.
Okay, I am grateful for y'all. Peace, love, and wholeness and serenity to everyone here. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yep. All right, so I guess we're gonna end it. We're 20 minutes over, guys, and then
that's right. But we're under the two-hour mark.
Hey, we sure did.
We got it.
We sure did. Even with you,
and the fact that we kept a steady group of people and interacting. It's so dope.
Yes.
So dope.
We can do that. I like this. I'm really appreciative of everyone is here.
Okay.
Sister, thank you.
Yes. Okay. And another shout out before we get out of here, because yesterday was like our meet and greet. Shout out to my mom. She's the one who made our logo. Shout out to my son who made our intro beat, and shout out to Simone, which is Marquita's daughter, who did the voice. Yes. She got that sultry New
meditation. Yeah, that meditation girl. She be in here doing her meditations, her live meditations. I be in the other room. I be nodding.
Yes. So
yes. She done got me all tranced out somewhere else.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So cool beans. We'll shoot y'all.
So yeah.
What you got?
I was going to show them a card that popped out.
Go ahead.
And it says flow. So that's what y'all need to do. Go with the flow.
Flow. Nice.
Flow.
I like that, Sarita.
Well, you know what? And
perfect.
I have crystal cards.
That's what I'm going to talk to you about. We gotta go.
We gotta go, guys. Okay. We gotta talk. Because pretty much what our shows are starting to be is us talking to each other before this, then we go live, and then we get off and talk to each other again. So y'all kind of intruding right now. No.
No, I love y'all. I love everyone for tuning in. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys a lot.
All coming together.
All right. So I guess with that being said, we're going to end the show at this point. Thank you guys so much for your love, for your support. And as we always say, peace, light, and love. And y'all have a good weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So, all right, then. We'll see y'all later.